Cable bus. Installation and commissioning. Introduction. Installation. A cable bus is a site-assembled product. Installation shall be strictly carried out as per the approved quality assurance plan for installation and commissioning. The activity shall be carried out under the supervision of certified and qualified personnel who are familiar with product and safety norms. Only some of the major activities are detailed to ensure correct installation. Install the adapter boxes at the terminating ends of the equipment. Confirm the phase sequence of terminals. Install the copper adapter plates, if needed and provided, at the terminals of the equipment. Verify the routing, elevation, and note the discrepancy, if any. Make-up piece for length and misalignment may be consolidated at the outdoor end of the termination. Install the fire stop frame at the firewall location. Install the indoor and outdoor supports at the designated locations. Install the cable bus enclosure without top cover along the route and support the same. Bottom-most cable support is fixed at works before dispatch. Fix the splice plates for the earth bar if provided. Install the flexible joint if provided. Insert the pre-cut cables from one end using the recommended puller depending upon the length and diameter. Appropriate pulley-stroke rollers shall be used at elbows. Ensure that the cable sheath does not suffer elongation or external damage. Insert the remaining cable support blocks in position and align the cables. Ensure that an adequate length is left at the terminating end for clamping and negotiating up to the terminals. Insert the cushion support in the slot at the desired locations. Cushions are not required if the cable support blocks are made of maple wood. Install the fire stops at the designated location as recommended. Terminate the cables and disconnect the same for testing. Temporary insulating caps may be installed for the protection of terminations. Terminate the earth shields of the medium voltage cables as recommended. Ensure earth continuity of the cable bus. Earth the cable bus enclosure and the shield of the medium voltage cable as per the manufacturer's instructions. Install the continuous ground conductor along the side rail and connect to the station ground bus at least at either end. Install the top and bottom covers of the cable bus. Cables are pulled and slotted as per the drawings. Custom-made cable pullers are used for installation. For longer route length of cable bus, the lateral pulling force should also be taken into consideration. Standardized support structures for specific ratings of cable bus are manufactured for ease of clamping for indoor and outdoor installations. Adjustable screw rod hangers for indoor support from the ceiling and adjustable ground support are provided by the manufacturers for ease of installation. An extra length of cable is provided at both ends for negotiating the cable inside the adapter boxes at the terminating ends. Depending upon route lengths, fully assembled standard sections comprising an enclosure, support blocks, clamps, earth bus, etc. are dispatched to the site to cater to the requirement of a mismatch. Depending upon the requirements of the mismatch, a makeup piece can be attached to the existing arrangement for an accurate connection. The makeup piece can be cut from a standard section, supplied as spare for this very purpose, and drilled to suit the site conditions. The replacement of a faulty cable in a cable bus is a cumbersome process and labor-intensive. It can be very expensive and time-consuming. It may be possible to disconnect the faulty cable at either end and run the cable bus at a lower load till a sufficiently long maintenance/rectification period for shutdown is made available. Cable bus connections for short route lengths may be fully assembled at works with cables and installed at the site. End preparation of cables and negotiating them inside the cable bus of short length with several bends can be challenging at site. Commissioning of a cable bus is very similar to that of the commissioning of cables. Before performing pre-commissioning tests, both ends of the cable bus shall be disconnected, isolated with desired air clearances, and the ends insulated with caps. It must be ensured that the ends are dried with hot air to remove any traces of moisture on the surface. The insulation resistance measurement test is to be performed with appropriately voltage-rated instrument on individual cables. Conductors of the other cables shall be earthed. The steady-state value of the insulation resistance shall be recorded after the capacitance of the cable is fully charged by the measuring instrument. DC high voltage withstand test is performed by connecting all the parallel paths of the phase under test and earthing other phase conductors along with the enclosure. Recommended value of DC voltage to be applied for 1 minute and leakage current recorded. Insulation measurement test to be repeated to check any deterioration in insulation after conducting the high voltage test. The recorded values should be compared with the envisaged values for any abnormal reading. The terminating ends are to be connected and all inspection openings of the adapter box to be closed at all terminating ends. Thank you. For a comprehensive understanding of the theory and practices of busbar systems, it is advisable to read the book An Introduction to Busbar Systems, where contents are organized in a sequence for ease of reading and facilitates cross-reference. Please procure a copy of the book with a requisition to bala@busbarsystems.net.